What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 live stream here on my channel. Today we are going to be doing a spending spree purchasing the brand new vehicle that was added into GTA Online today, a few hours ago in fact. It is named the Dewbauchee Specter and it's right by here, right behind me, there it is. This is the final vehicle that was unreleased from the import and export update a few weeks ago. And here is the final vehicle. Like I said, it's called the Dewbauchee Specter. It is some form of Aston Martin. I'm not too sure of the exact model name and number. If you guys do know though, let me know in the chat and I can share that with everyone. It's not really the best looking Dewbauchee that we've got in the game. For example, we had the 770 back with the Cunning Stunts update, which I think looks much better. But that's my opinion. Maybe you guys think the Spectre looks better. But we're going to go ahead and customize this. This, of course, is customizable at Benny's. So we've got a standard variant and a custom variant. I'm not too sure as of yet what the customization differences are, but I'm sure there are customization options available for both, which are separate in their own way, shape, and form. We'll quickly just walk around the car, taking a look at what this vehicle looks like as base standard. To be fair, it's not the most attractive vehicle in the game, but it's not the ugliest either. I think it is kind of nice, and I think you guys are going to love it. It's also fairly cheap as well, at about $600,000, which I think is decent, especially in comparison to some of the recent sports cars that we've had in GTA Online over the past few weeks. And you can see mine is in red, which is pretty nice, but we'll get into customizing that later on, applying some liveries and changing the colors. Let's quickly make our way onto Benny's original motorworks just to show you guys it costs, there we go, $599,000, so just under $600,000, and there's the standard one which we've already got, and this is roughly what it'll look like when it's upgraded in Benny's to the custom variant, which again doesn't really look that great. I think it's down to the fact that the livery itself isn't that special. Maybe you guys like that one. I'm not really a huge fan though. There are some pretty cool liveries for this, and we'll be taking a look at all of them throughout this live stream. So yes, anyway, let's get straight into things then. Let's get back into the car. Oh, that was weird. I backed out of here and now it's got a little yellowy tinge to the game itself. Maybe that's just me though. So we'll take it down to Benny's original motorworks and get straight into the customizations then. So hello to everybody who's in the live stream right now. Apologies I haven't said welcome, but welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. If you guys could drop a like on the live stream, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you guys do drop a like, you can comment #like in the chat, and I will of course give you a shout out as well. A pretty fair deal in my opinion. Right, let's go straight down to Benny's then and apply some customizations to this. Now I have previously customized this back when the update was first released. You were able to get these in the game through mods in story mode, so I did customize all of these vehicles and did that through a stream. I've actually forgotten what customization options are available for this vehicle though, because it has been a few weeks now, but I'm pretty sure this car was fairly customizable. There were a few things you could do, I think front and back. I can't remember there being too much though, basic stuff like bumper upgrades, some spoilers and things like that, but we'll get straight into things. We'll take it down to the custom shop now and see what we've got available for it. It's not the most special vehicles either, unfortunately. I think last week when we received the new Pro Gen, that was probably one of my favorite vehicles, or unreleased vehicles. Of course, aside from the Truff 8 Nero, that was definitely the best from the import-export update. Here we are at Benny's. Sweet, and the door opened first time. Benny's door doesn't always open for me, so thankfully it did this time. Hello, I can see loads of guys saying hello in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Very quickly, shout out to Jake, by the way, who commented #like in the chat. Right, the upgrade cost for this vehicle is $189,000, which isn't too bad either. The car itself was just under $600,000 to purchase. It's then just under $200,000 to upgrade, but do bear in mind, this was with a 25% discount, I believe. That's a 25% discount off the upgrade cost. So any vehicle that's customizable at Benny's, if you purchase it and then go to upgrade it at Benny's, there is a 25% discount. So with that bearing in mind, it would probably cost just over $200,000 to usually upgrade this vehicle, but with a discount, it's just under $200,000. So there we go. Let's upgrade that then. Straight away, the differences I can see are some extended fenders. I think the wheels are the same. And that's about it. Maybe the wheels have been pushed out slightly. A slightly wider wheelbase, but don't quote me on that. But we do definitely have some nice fenders there. It looks like it's got a wider wheelbase. So yeah, wider wheelbase and fenders. That's the only real upgrades from what I can see that we get when upgrading this to the custom variant. But of course it gives us the option to then apply so many other customization options. So let's just go ahead and apply the armor, which is 50,000. Brakes, that's 35,000. Bumpers, straight into the bumper category then. Front bumpers, right, we have 14 options. We got the stock bumper, which isn't too bad. We got the carbon curve splitter, which adds these like chrome, like wire things. I forgot the name of them, but I'm not really a huge fan of those. If you guys watch my streams regularly, you'll know I don't like the sort of look these like little, what do they call it? Like tension bars. Is that what they called tension bars? Something along those lines. I don't really like those, so I won't be selecting the carbon curve splitter. We got the primary curve, which obviously just changed it from carbon to the primary color, which is kind of nice. The secondary color, which in this case just happens to be orange. And the primary splitter, which is slightly bigger and comes with these bars as well. And we've got the short primary splitter, which takes away those bars, which so far happens to be my favorite. Although I would like to have maybe a carbon panel to go with this lower carbon lip by there. If we can get one of those, that would be perfect. We've got the secondary option. We can go with the light primary. That's kind of nice as well. The light secondary. The hump, which adds these bars back in, unfortunately. We got the inverted low splitter. It's kind of nice too. We've got the low primary, the low secondary, and that's it. So by the looks of things, there were no options here for the this like low or small splitter option, which is carbon, unfortunately, which is slightly annoying. But nevertheless, some pretty cool options here. I'm sure later on we'll probably customize another one of these. I've got like 2 or 3 of these to customize anyway, just to test out all the different customization options. And I'm sure we will have one with these bars, because by the looks of things, that's pretty much all you can select really in this category. But, or ones that are carbon at least. So we'll have to do that later on, but for now we'll just go with, I think the light primary splitter. That's kind of nice, I think. We've got a carbon panel bit by there. That's kind of nice. We'll go with that. Okay, then rear bumpers. What do we got? We have, oh, it doesn't say how many options we've got. I think that's the last option anyway. So we got about 10 options or so by here. So we got the tow eye option. Not really a huge fan of those usually. We can add the black sharp diffuser, which just leaves this like massive gap between the lowest part of the bumper. It just adds the diffuser on. And we got the carbon version, the primary color, the secondary color, carbon fins, which is kind of ugly in my opinion. We got the black fins. That's a bit better. It's a shame it wasn't a bit lower down though, because at the moment the car looks pretty high off the ground. Maybe that's just me. We can have chrome. Not really a huge fan of that. We can go for carbon. So, not a huge number of options, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be a little bit better customization than this, but I'm not too sure whether we should go with something like this, which to me just doesn't look right, or whether we should just go with like the carbon flick diffuser. I think I'm going to go with the carbon flick diffuser first of all, because later on we'll customize another one and maybe select the carbon sharp diffuser, and we'll drive around with that and just see how it is. So for now we'll go with the carbon flick diffuser, which is $15,000. Back out then to chassis, fenders, right. Okay, so we already have some custom fenders on it. We get those as standard when upgrading it. What have we got though to change that? So we can put the smooth livery ones, which just smoothens out the fenders themselves, which I think looks a little better, not gonna lie. We can have the bolt-on ones, which just changes them to the secondary color. Not really a huge fan of those. I just noticed as well, the secondary color is the brake calipers on this car. Is that what it is? How it is on every car, or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. We have the smooth secondary arches, the bolt-on black arches, or smooth. I don't really know why you'd want to have like a different color arch to the rest of the car. Maybe that's just me though. We can have some carbon ones, or we can have some smooth carbon arches. I don't really like any of these options, to be honest. The only things I really like are the smooth livery arches. Only because these bolt-on ones just look kind of like flimsy and cheap. But again, maybe that's just me. So I'm going to go with the smooth livery arches. Let's move on then to engine. We can only upgrade that, so we can do that. We can't change any filters or anything like that, unfortunately. Okay, exhaust. So at the moment we've got these like quad tube exhausts. They're kind of nice. But we can change those to the oval ones. Not really a huge fan of those. We can have the side, the carbon side exhaust, which is by here. Not really a huge fan of that either, to be honest. We can have chrome ones, or we can have ovals. Okay, I don't really like any of those at all, to be honest. So I'm going to leave it on stock. So shame we couldn't have maybe some exhaust here and by here. I know it's kind of like pointless to do that on a car, but it would look a little bit better than the actual options we have by here. And without having an exhaust back here, it just looks so empty and bare. So we're going to leave it on the stock exhaust, which I sometimes do. We won't change the horn. I'm not really too bothered about that. We'll come back to interior in a few moments once we've upgraded the livery and the paint job and stuff. Otherwise, we'll be choosing all the wrong colors and stuff if we go and do that first. Livery, we'll come back to that in a few... Actually, no, we'll do that right now. Why not? We'll see what livery options we've got. So, we have none, which does look pretty good, to be fair. We have the classic white stripe, which is kind of nice. I do like that. Maybe the wrong color car to actually have this white stripe. Although I kind of wish it was going down the center as opposed to off-centered like it is. But, again, maybe that's just me. Or maybe have, like, dual stripe, so it's on the other side of the badge as well. But no, that's not an option. We can have a black fills, which... by the looks of things, just puts on like a black roof. Am I right in saying that? Oh, and this rear section as well goes black. Anything else? Oh, we got some stripes by here too. And it changes that bumper there. Not really a huge fan of that one, not going to lie. We can have white fills as well. Don't really like that either. Kind of, I don't know, the look to it just looks meh. Not very good. We got the classic yellow stripe. I don't really like that one either. Haze, not really a huge fan of the font. The Le Chien livery, that's the one that is featured on Benny's original Motorworks website. I don't really like this one either. I'm sure maybe you guys will, but I don't like that one. We've got this sort of like, yeah, baseball livery, which is kind of nice. We can go with the Brawls, which is a Liberty City brand. Not too sure what type. Is it like a band maybe, or a radio station? I think it must be a radio station based upon the sort of design that it has. And finally, the Auto Exotic livery. Alright, okay, I don't really like any of these, to be honest. Maybe my favorite is this one. But even then, it's not that nice, not that special. I guess this one's okay in comparison to all of them. Not really a huge fan of it. If there were better ones, I definitely wouldn't select it. But I think our best options really are this one, the Le Chien, the Corkers, which might go well if we have like a white paint job. Don't really like the Brawls. Or I don't really like this one either. I know it's quite popular from what I've seen on the social club so far, but I don't really like this one. It kind of looks messy. Maybe you guys will disagree. Someone said that this right here might confirm the Liberty City DLC. I wish it did. I don't think we're ever going to receive a Liberty City map expansion officially from Rockstar. It would be cool though if we did. So let's go through all these again just to see what we've got. So I guess the white stripe's kind of nice, but it's plain, it's boring. It's probably better just to go with nothing at all if we were going to go with that one. We can of course go for the black or the white fills, but I'm not really a huge fan of the whole look that it's giving us. Maybe if we just had like a black like stripe by here, or whatever that is, the little black decal, and maybe black by there as well, which, oh, it like misses that section there. Only on this side. This one's broken. Nice. Rockstar doing some fantastic work. So yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this one either. It's kind of plain and boring. What are you guys thinking? Which one is your favorite? Comment right now. I can see someone said either the Le Chien or the exotic one. I don't really like either of those, to be honest. So maybe we'll have to go with the Corkers one. Maybe we'll go with the Corkers one for now, and we'll set the paint job to white, maybe an ice white. Let's go and do that right now. We'll change the plates first of all to my custom plates whilst we're going through it. Respray, primary color, metallic, and we will go for a ice white. Let's try that. That's not too bad. I can't say it's amazing. To be honest, I'm already a huge fan of having all these different logos on the side. I wish Rockstar would give us the option to maybe create our own liveries. That would be pretty awesome if there was like a feature in the game where we could create our own liveries. So we could maybe use the different badges and logos that are available in game, just stick them on in different places so we could create our own. That would be pretty awesome, but maybe in the future. Maybe GTA 6 Rockstar will give us an option like that. Alright, we're going to go with the ice white then. I think that matches the white that's in the logo. We'll go with that one. I can't say I'm that impressed, but we already have many choices, so we'll select that for now. And maybe later on we'll just customize one without putting any liveries on it, because the liveries are kind of disappointing in my opinion. Secondary color, we're going to set the brake calipers to red. We of course have to do that. It gives the car an extra 25 horsepower. I'm joking, by the way. It's like a little joke in amongst the sort of like modders and the race car drivers. There we go. So go with red brake calipers. Although we have sort of got orange on the logo. Maybe we could go with orange. We'll leave it on red because we have red on the livery as well. Trim color, we'll probably put that to maybe red as well. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe not just yet. We'll do the interior first. We'll come back to that in a few moments. Let's go to interior. We haven't done that yet. Okay, the interior itself isn't too bad. I kind of like it. It's got like sort of sports car look to it. I know it's kind of plain and basic. Nothing too special, but it's not too bad. But we can upgrade the dash. We can put a street interior on it. We can go for a semi-stripped, which adds some carbon panels here. We can go for the flock dash. Not really a huge fan of that one. Or the carbon dash, which just carbons everything. We're going to go with that one. That's kind of nice. It's $34,000. Damn. Okay, dials. I do like the dials as stock, not going to lie. But we can add some pods. We can add some dash gauges, which we can't see because Rockstar love to not allow us to move around fully. But there's going to be some gauges. If we're going to third person, there's going to be some gauges by there. Yeah, I can see those if we go into third person. So maybe we'll stay in third person for this. We can go for a race dash, which just changes the dials out. I kind of like the stock speeder, not gonna lie. So maybe with this one we'll go with the pod tacho and the dash gauges. I don't really like the pod tacho though, not gonna lie, but we'll have to stick with this one because I also want the gauges along the glove box where it would be, but unfortunately I can't swivel that far. Okay, we'll go with that one then. Doors, we can change those out for carbon doors by the looks of things. That's $13,000. Let's do it. Why not? $13,000 to replace some. I'm guessing it was leather for carbon. That's a lot of money. Damn. Seats. Okay, they're going to be pretty standard, I imagine. Although the stock ones aren't too bad. Let's just scroll through and see what we've got. I kind of like these ones with the red stitching. Goes well as well with the red stitching inside the car. We can then go down for these. I kind of like these. Yeah, we're going to go with these. The carbon tuner seats. Although the stock ones aren't too bad either. But we'll go with those. Steering wheel. Let's go for... These all look so plain and boring again. Don't really like any of them so far. Maybe we'll just stick with the stock one. Yeah, the stock wheel. We'll go with that. It's got a lot of buttons on it. Some flappy panels. We'll leave the steering wheel as stock. Should we change this at all? Maybe we'll go for a nice white on the light color. Just a bit brighter so you can see them a little bit better. There we go. And roll cage. We can fit a roll cage to it. It's kind of pointless though. So we can go for a dash dodger. Padded. We'll probably go for a padded one. Full roll cage or padded. We might as well go for the full padded then. Let's do that. $2,700. And what we got next to do, so we've done the respray. Not really liking the livery now. Now I've backed out of there. Typical. Skirts, we can add some skirts. We've got 13 options here. So we can go for some short, not sport. Short carbon skirts. Pounded, or not pounded. Rounded, oh my god. My reading skills today are off. Rounded primary skirts. We can go for secondary color. Carbon, it's not too bad. Oh, this one's quite nice. The sports, there we go. I knew there's a sports one here somewhere. Sports primary, carbon. Kind of like the primary one, not gonna lie. Or the race primary, slightly lower down. We can go for wide primary skirts, which doesn't really make it any wider, but well, I can see at least. We can go for secondary color, which not really liking that one. Wide black. Oh, maybe it just makes it taller. It's not necessarily wide, just taller. I don't really like the wide one. I think the wide one's maybe a bit over the top. I kind of like this one. What was it? The sports primary. It's a bit detailed. Though I wish that carbon panel wasn't there. So maybe we'll have to go for carbon on both sides. I don't really like that at all. Maybe we'll go for... Yeah, maybe we'll just go for the rounded primary skirts. Very, very basic, but we'll go with that one because the carbon strip itself isn't quite as distinct. Spoiler, what have we got? 18 options. So we go for a sports spoiler, which is kind of nice and has the word, is that Blick written on the back. We can go with the race spoiler. I don't really like the stand it's on, so we probably won't select that one. We can go for the low spoiler, which is a little bit better. Maybe not quite tall enough. And then we go on to the primary drift spoiler, which is too tall. Then we've got the classic spoiler. We've got the rear mounted. Don't really like that one. Don't really like this one either. This is like the over-the-top Karuma spoiler. We can go for a low-level carbon sports. I don't really like the carbon spoilers on this one. So I think what we're going to do is go with the sports spoiler. That's the one. The sports spoiler, which is $7,000. It's not too bad. It sort of goes nice with the style of the car. So we'll select that one. Then we'll go to suspension and lower that down. The actual difference itself is minimal. Look at that. Tiny. Oh well, we'll do it. Transmission, let's upgrade that. And then turbo, let's upgrade that as well. And we'll do windows first before we go to wheels. Okay, wheels, here we go then. What we're going to go for on this one. It's a sports car, so we'll go for a set of sport wheels. I'm thinking maybe the synthetic Z wheels. They should be quite nice. Although I think they only changed the actual spokes themselves and not the actual rim. I kind of want one that just changes it all. And I think on this car, we're going to go with white rims. Either white or red, I think. I usually go for black, but I think we'll change things out a little this time. What can we go for? I always go for the same ones, and I kind of want to mix things up. Maybe what we should do is select the set, maybe change the color to what we want to go for, and then come back. S-Racer are kind of nice. Ooh, what are you guys thinking? I'm thinking S-Racer. Let's go for a set of S-Racer. I do set them quite a lot, not going to lie. Black's kind of nice. Try red first. I think that's too much red if we go for red. We'll try white. Where's white? Frost white. That's not too bad. We'll go for some frost white. I don't think we have ice white as an option, so we'll just go for frost white. There we go. Quite a lot of white on the car now, but it does look pretty good. So, we'll select that. We haven't done bulletproof tires. Let me just do that very quickly. There we go. And tire smoke, we'll go for some... Maybe we'll go for some blue tire smoke. Hopefully that's going to be the right shade for the car. And there we go. I think that is it then in terms of customizations for the Dewbauchee Specter. Not a huge number of things, really. Some very basic upgrades, I guess, for the bumpers. We couldn't change the hood. Of course, the wheels are standard. We could do the skirts. There were quite a few options there. No roof options. And no real bumper options on the back either, apart from adding a diffuser. But I can't say I was really a huge fan of those. We added a spoiler, and you can change the fenders. But apart from that, very basic upgrades, which I'm not really too sure why Rockstar's added this as a Benny's car. It might as well have just been a Los Santos Customs vehicle. It kind of seems pointless, but I guess the upgrade cost, it means it's slightly more expensive, and Rockstar can make money from the old shark card system, so I'm guessing that's why they've done it. But there we go. Let's pull out of Benny's then and go for a drive around and just see how this car is. So, not too bad. I can't say I'm too impressed really with the customization options available for it, and the liveries were kind of disappointing, but there we go. Let's go for a quick drive around then and just see how this car is in terms of its performance. I think it's fairly fast. I'm not too sure if it's right up there with the fastest of sports cars. But we'll try that later on. Maybe we'll go into a race like Criminal Records. We'll go around once or twice and compare lap times to maybe... What's the fastest sports car in game? I'm trying to think right now what's up there. Do you guys know what the fastest sports car is in game? Something like the Massacro or something along those lines. Massacro or the Jester. They're pretty fast, right? But yeah, I think from some angles, the Spectre is very good looking, especially the front. I think the front of the car looks pretty good. I personally prefer the 770, which I think is also faster than this. Don't quote me on that, though. I do prefer that one to the Spectre. But let me know right now, which sports car is your favorite? Do you guys like the Spectre, or you're not really a huge fan of it? So let me know that as well. We've got a few guys in the chat right now who said they liked the stream. Thank you so much. So shout out to Tyler, who commented #liked in the chat. And shout out to Baron as well, who commented #like. And Ninja Dragon, shout out to him. He just asked for a like spike. So let's do that right now. Guys, smash the like button. We're going to go for 1,000 likes in this stream. You guys usually absolutely nail that. So if we can do that again this stream, that would be awesome. So thank you so much. Let's go right by here. And we'll make our way back to our office now. We're going to customize another car, but this time we're going to customize it to the standard variant. We won't upgrade it in Benny's, we'll just upgrade the standard version of it and see what upgrades are available for it. There might be some better options than what are available for the custom variant. I remember last week when I was customizing the new Pro-Gen Italy GTB, there were quite a few customization options which were available for the stock version or the standard variant, which I thought were better than the ones available for the custom variant. But again, that was sort of my opinion. Maybe you guys disagreed. But who knows, maybe this time there might be something available for the Spectre as well. Okay, let's go in. Someone said the Truffade Nero is the fastest sports car. The Truffade Nero is a supercar. I want to know what the fastest sports car is, guys. Not supercar, sports car. So we can then compete and race this Spectre against something else. We can find out which is faster. Somebody asked, how much is it to upgrade this vehicle? I think usually it's just over $200,000 in bennies, but right now there's a 25% discount off the vehicle itself when upgrading. So if you do go and do that, it will save you, I think it's around about, must be just over just over $20,000, sorry, because right now to upgrade it in bennies is $189,000, I think. Somewhere around about there. Right, let's go upstairs then and customize this one in my office garage. Like I said, this time we're going to customize the stock version of this. We're not going to upgrade it. Just to remind you guys, the upgrade cost is $189,000. But this time, we're going to upgrade the stock version and see what the differences really are between them. I think the only real changes, I guess, are the livery options and the option, of course, to also put fenders on. But we'll see right now whether we can do any of those things from stock. Okay, so we'll upgrade the armor and brakes. Bumpers. Okay, we haven't got all the options in this category. We can put the carbon curve splitter on. I'm not usually a huge fan of these little stringy things, the tension bars, whatever they're called, but we'll have to select it for this one because it's the only option available. Get a tow eye on the back. Can't also I'm a huge fan of the tow eye, but we'll do it. Engine upgrades. We'll upgrade that all the way. Exhausts. We can change those to the oval ones. I'm not really a huge fan of the oval one, so we'll leave it on stock exhaust. Won't do the horn because I'm not really too bothered right now about that. And plates. So right now I can already see loads of customizations are missing from the stock version. It's not like the Italy GTB. There are loads of customization options available for both variants, which is kind of disappointing. I think this time we're going to go for a red Spectre. I had a red one a few moments ago as the first car we customized, and it looked really nice. So this time we'll do the same. We'll go for, I think maybe a Formula Red. Formula Red or Standard Red. We'll try one of those. It's not too bad in like an orangey colour, to be fair. Red. There we go. Formula Red. We can go for Formula Red, or we can go for a normal red. The Formula Red just looks better. I can't really describe it, but it looks better in my eye. So let's go with that one. Secondary colour. Does that change the calipers on this car? I can't really tell. Let's just see. Was it? I don't think the secondary colour has any effect whatsoever, so we won't bother putting a secondary colour on it for now. Skirts, we can put some carbon skirts on, we'll do that. Spoiler, only one option, and that's the sport spoiler, like on the last car, so we'll go with that one. And suspension, we'll lower that down. Transmission, we'll fit that. Turbo, and we'll do the limo upgrades for windows, and then wheels. We'll go for a set of, I think this time we'll go for a set of high-end wheels. We went for sports last time, and there aren't really too many in that category that I'm a huge fan of. So let's go for a set of, oh, what would look nice in this car? Pretty much anything, I think. Carbonic Z, or Carbonic Z wheels, they're kind of nice. What could we go for on this one? The solar wheels, they're not too bad. Let's go for a set of Cheetah. Yeah, the Cheetah wheels. That's pretty much the same as the Carbon Solar. Oh, there we go. Let's go for a set of the carbon versions. The Cheetah Carbon R, because we got a few carbon panels on the car as well. That'll go nicely with that. Let's upgrade the tires as well. Make sure they are set to bulletproof. There we go.
Bulletproof.
And finally, tire smoke. We'll set that to red. Nice. $20,000 for that. Sweet. Okay, so not a huge number of customization options then for the stock version. I thought there would be a few more than what we had. There was like one or two options in each category. So we upgraded the front bumper. We didn't do the... Oh, we did... Yeah, we did do the rear bumper. It added the tow hook by there. We have the spoiler and a skirt. So pretty much very similar options, which are available for the custom variant. But this time, just less options in each category, basically. Let's go back to Office Garage 2 and put them side by side and do a small comparison between both of them. Somebody asked... why are you customizing this car? It's because it's brand new in GT Online from today. It's of course available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. Okay then, so we've gone and customized a fully stock version then of the Spectre, and here is the upgraded custom variant. So you can see a few minor differences, only very, very small. I guess obviously the bumper customizations are different because we set different options in that category. We went for a livery on this one, wasn't available for the stock version. It's kind of a shame we couldn't change the hood though. Maybe a few hood options would maybe improve it slightly. We have wider fenders on this car over this one. What a huge width difference. You can probably see it's maybe around about 3 or 4 inches wider, but you really have to put them side by side to notice that. I think driving around, no one else would really notice. The car itself is also slightly wider. The custom variant is slightly wider than the stock version. It's got a wider wheelbase. Around the back we have a diffuser on this one, and we don't on that one. We have a tow hook instead, and we have the same spoilers. So there we go. I'm kind of disappointed, not going to lie, with this car. I thought it would be a lot better. So for $600,000, I guess it is a reasonably good car, but in the terms of the upgrades, it's kind of disappointing. Right then, let's get into the third and final Spectre. We're going to customize a third one. This time we're going to go for another upgraded custom variant. And we'll compare it then with the other one I did earlier on, and we will choose our favorite. Someone said don't choose a livery, it looks much, much better without one. I kind of agree, but we have some livery options available, so we have to sort of just try them out, I guess, and see what they look like. So let's go and upgrade it then for $189,000. Let's do it! There we go. Nice. So, to be fair, the car itself looks pretty nice in this sort of yellowy orange color. I kind of like this, not gonna lie. And of course with the brake calipers as well. Looks pretty good. So maybe this time we will go with the yellowy orange look. Armor, let's upgrade that. And of course the brakes, we will do that. Bumpers. Okay, so this time I said I was going to go with one of the like little strut tension bar things. I know there's a name for them. Maybe you guys know. You probably told me already in the chat, but I just wasn't looking. So I kind of like this one. We already have that on the stock version. The primary one's kind of nice. I want to go for like a carbon one ideally.
Whatever you desire.
Oh, the light primary splitter, that's kind of good. Let's go down to the hump primary. The inverted lower splitter. I do like that one as well, I'm not going to lie. I keep saying I'm not going to lie. I want to try and stop that. It's like a little habit of mine now. Apologies. Oh, and that one's good too. The low primary splitter. I might go with that one as well. I know I was going to go with something like this, which had the bars on, but I do like this one. The low primary. The low secondary. Ooh, we'll go for the low primary. Let's go with that one. That's kind of nice. So, there we go. That was $16,000 for that one. Go around to the back then. This time, I'm going to go with the black sharp diffuser. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but... Oops, I backed out accidentally. But we've already selected one of the ones down here. This one, the black... Was it the black or the carbon one I selected? I think it was the carbon one. Which, again, isn't really that special. The black fins, I think that's pretty ugly in my opinion. So we're going to go with the... Should we go for the carbon one or the black one? We'll go for the carbon one. The carbon sharp diffuser. Not really a huge fan, but we'll do it. We'll drive around and see how it looks outside. Maybe inside it's just slightly limiting because of the angle we're at. Fenders. Okay, so before we went for a set of smooth livery arches, which I think look better, but this time we might try... Maybe we'll leave it on stock with the bolt-on ones. What are you guys thinking? Should I set it to smooth livery arches, or should I put the stock fender on to give it that sort of sport track look? Comment right now your thoughts and feelings. I'm not really a huge fan of going for maybe a different secondary color. Don't really want to go for black or carbon either. So it's either going to be stock or it's going to be smooth. So comment right now. I want your thoughts and feelings on it. Sort of quick Q&A. It's got a few questions coming in right now. Somebody asked what platform you're playing on. I am playing on PC as always. Somebody asked what do you like on GTA 5. Myself. I like myself on GTA 5. Someone said, why don't you customize the Sultan RS next? Because today we are customizing the new Spectre that was added, of course, on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, not other cars. Someone said just go with the smooth livery arches. I think I agree. We're going to go with that one. Okay, let's do it. Let's back out then and go on to engine tunes, upgrade that. $33,000 for that. Exhausts, I think again I'm going to go for stock. Because I don't like any of the options we've got. We've got the oval exhaust, or we can go for side exhaust. I don't really like the side option, so we're going to go with the stock exhaust on this, which are these sort of like quad tubes or box section, whatever it's called. We won't do a horn. We'll come back to... Actually, no, we'll do livery right now. Why not? Okay, so let's go for a set of... Oh, go for the carbon dash again. I do like the orange stitching. The orange stitching is really nice. We're going to probably leave the seats as stock, because if we upgrade the seats to anything else, we can't change the stitching color. It will go to either red or green. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few moments. We'll upgrade the doors to carbon as well. So I'm going to show you guys quickly. Oh, actually no, I'm wrong. The seatbelt, of course, is the wrong color, but the stitching is orange. I thought maybe that would be the same color as the seatbelt. Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to leave it on stock anyway, because the stock seats, I think, do look pretty good. I haven't finished. Why did I back out? I do like the stock steering wheel as well, so we'll leave that. Lights, we're going to set that to ice white, so they're slightly brighter. And finally, roll cage. We'll go for the padded roll cage, I think. Once we go with the full roll cage without the pads. I kind of like the padded one, though. We'll go with that. Sweet. Lights, what do we got then? We got the option to upgrade that to xenon. We won't put a neon kit on, because I don't really like doing that. Livery. I guess we could go with the white stripe. I don't like the black fills, which just makes the roof and of course the back panel black. I don't like the white one either. We can go for the classic yellow stripe. The haze livery, which goes quite well, I think, with the color we have on right now. This sort of yellowy orange. We can have the Le Chien. It's kind of cool too. We already had this one on the previous car. The Brawls livery. We can go for the exotic. I don't really like any of these liveries. I think I prefer the car as stock. So we're not going to put any liveries on this one. We've already done... Yeah, we've done livery. Plates. We'll put my custom plate on. Which is off-centered, which is really annoying. I like the color we have on the car right now. This sort of yellowy orange. So we're not going to change the respray. It's going to be a cheap customization. We're going to go for, I think... We'll go for the short carbon skirts, I think, on this one. We won't go too crazy. Let's just go through all the options anyway and see what we've got. It's not too bad. The sports carbon skirt. We can go for the race carbon skirts. Wide. That's probably just too much. The wide skirts. So we haven't got the bolt-on arches. We have the smooth arches. This doesn't really go so well. So I think we're going to go with the sports carbon skirts. So it doesn't stand out too much like this one right here, but it does look, you know, decent. So we'll go with that one. I guess we could always go with the sports primary, but we have this sort of carbon strip there. Should I go with that one or not? Yeah, I think that the sports primary skirt's kind of nice. I do like that strip. It's not directly on the bottom, so we're going to go with that. Right. Spoiler options. We've already got two cars with this sports spoiler, so let's change it up. We don't really like that one there. The race spoiler. Low level. And go for the drift spoiler. It's probably a bit OTT over the top. That's not too bad though. Classic spoiler. We can go with the rear mounted spoiler. Comment right now, guys, which is your favorite spoiler available for this car? I think this one's too much. I don't really like this huge primary spoiler. I'm not really liking the carbon spoiler on this car right now. So I think on this one, I'm going to go with this one. But comment your favorite spoiler option. Let's go down to suspension, upgrade that to competition, race transmission fitted, turbo, let's upgrade that as well. Come back to wheels in a few moments and do the windows first. There we go, now onto wheels. Let's go for a set of... The stock wheels are kind of nice. Wish we could change those to maybe black. High end, oh, it's a sports car, so maybe the sport wheels, or these wheels will be available in the sports category. Let's just scroll down and see what we can find. Mercy, they're kind of nice. Synthetic Z. The Uzi, or Uzer. What wheels do we have on it? I can't remember now. I've already forgotten what the stock wheels look like. Scroll all the way down. Oh, okay, I think they might even be in the high-end category. I've seen them somewhere. I'm trying to think where I've seen them. The Chromatic Z wheels? No. Where have I seen those wheels before? Do you guys know where those wheels can be found? The stock wheels available for the car? Maybe it's just me. Maybe we don't actually have these wheels available anywhere. Go back to sports. Let's go for a set of... I think Uzer's not going to change the outer rim color, is it? Let's choose a set of Uzer for now. And then try and change... Oh no, it does. It does. Okay, I was wrong. We'll go for a set of black rims on that. And we'll upgrade the tires to bulletproof, and we will set the tire smoke to yellow. Okay, hope that's going to be the right color. And there we go. That's actually a really nice looking car. I like this paint job we've got on it. The spoiler's slightly too big, and it sticks out a bit too much, but it's not too bad, so we'll select it. Okay, let's back out then to... Let's go to Office Garage 2. We'll park it alongside the other two ones we've already customized throughout this live stream. You guys could sort of look at all the different customization options and the differences between them, so you can choose your favorite. We're going to get out of the car. There we go. And yes, we'll go through them. So, right, so we'll start off with this one over here then. We customized this. This is the second car we customized. So this one right here then is the sort of standard or stock car that's been upgraded. So it hasn't been upgraded to the Bennies or the upgraded custom variant. It's the stock one. So there are a few things missing on this available for these two. But I do like this one. It is nice. We've got this one right here with the livery on. The, what was it? The Caucus livery? The baseball club. It's not too bad, I guess. But the livery options available for this car, I think, are very disappointing. They're not too special. So I'm not really liking this car. My favorite has to be this one. The yellowy one. So comment right now, which one is your favorite? Do you like the red one, the white one, or the yellow one? So comment which is your favorite. And I think, like I said, mine is the yellow one. Maybe the spoiler's slightly too big, slightly over the top. I might have to go and change that. But right now, the yellow one is my favorite. Let's get into it. I'm going to go for a quick drive around. We haven't done that yet. And then what we'll do is we'll go into a race. And we're going to go and see what the sort of speed is like in comparison to some of the other sports cars in game. I've just noticed the tire smoke is the wrong shade of yellow. I'll have to go and change that later on. Maybe change to orange. Maybe orange is closer. Go to the Los Santos Customs right now. And we'll see if we can upgrade that or change it to the orange. And hopefully that'll be slightly closer to what it is, or should be. It's really, really nice. Okay, a few questions coming in right now in the chat. Somebody asked, how much is the car? It is $599,000. To upgrade, it's $189,000 right now because there's a 25% discount on the upgrade cost. I think usually it's just over $200,000 or so. Let's go and upgrade this tire smoke quickly. Where is it? Tires smoke. Do we have orange? Yes, we do. Let's back out now and see if that's any closer than the yellow itself. Here we go. In the chat, I can see pretty much everyone is saying their favorite cars and the ones I've customized. The orange is the wrong color as well. Slightly annoying. Not too bad though. Everyone's favorites are the yellow or the red. I don't know if I've seen a single comment yet from someone saying the white one with the livery on is their favorite. So fair enough. A few people... I'm trying to read the chat, and driving is not my forte. Someone asked... what's the car like handling-wise? Well, we'll go and do a few corners now if you want. Maybe around this one. A few cars by here. Oh. The turning circle seems to be okay. Not too bad. We'll try and do a few corners at high speed. Or try, at least. Try and go around this truck right now without crashing. Oh, no, he turned in a little bit. Seems to be okay. I'm not too sure it's going to be like drifting, because I'm not very good at drifting at all. But it seems to be an okay car. Seems to be fairly fast as well. I'm going in a fairly straight line. There we go. It's not too bad, top speed wise. I don't think it's really up there as like the fastest sports car, but it's definitely in the top 5, I'd say, from just what I can see driving in a fairly straight line. But we're going to go and do a quick speed test in a few moments, compare it to a few of the other sport cars in the same category, and we'll see what it's like in comparison on a lap. Somebody asked, what is your favorite car from the import-export update? It was probably the Truffade Nero. Truffade Nero is pretty good. And the Tempesta as well, that was kind of nice. The Italy GTP as well we received last week, that's a pretty good car as well. As for the Spectre, I can see a few of you guys sort of have like mixed opinions on it. Some people saying it's very expensive. I kind of disagree with that. I think it's quite cheap for what it is. But then again, it's not the most attractive of cars. It has a few nice features, but there are other Dewbauchees in game, like the 770, which I think just look better. And although the 770 doesn't really have many customization options for it, if there was like a mix between this and the 770, it would be a really awesome car overall. But unfortunately, right now, there isn't. And I kind of don't really see why Rockstar even added this car into the game, apart from obviously like a filler, a time filler, because there aren't many customization options available for it. It's not really that fast. I said it's fairly fast, but it's not up there. So it kind of just seems like, you know, they were trying to fill content, fill time, fill space. But maybe you guys disagree. I'm sure there is always someone out there that will find this to be their favorite car, and maybe one of you guys feels that way, but for me, I'm not really too fast. You know, it's cool and all, but not too bothered. Let's go into first person so we can see the interior. We have a carbon dash. I do like the interior. That's one thing this car does have that I do like. I went with a stock steering wheel, which was nice. Oh, we got the carbon interior, which is also stripped. I'm trying to just look around the interior, and I'm not really focusing on what I'm driving. Oh, and we've got the roll cage and stuff. Stock seats in this one as well. Stock seats are pretty cool. There aren't many cars which come with some nice stock seats. So yeah, the interior overall, really nice. And from some angles, the car as well is pretty good too. But is it really worth buying? Probably not. I would probably recommend getting the Italy GTB over this one. But then again, the Italy GTB is twice as expensive to purchase and a little bit more than to upgrade. So if you guys have the money, but you're short on money, then definitely get the Italy GTB. But if you guys are looking for a cool car, this one I guess is up there. But I think it's one of those things that people will buy today or over the next few days and will customize and have some fun with in a few races, but give it a few weeks and this car will be completely forgotten about, and it'll be one of those ones which just isn't that favorited. It's not that special, but maybe that's just my opinion. Right then, let's go and do some races. What we're going to do now is go and do criminal records first of all. We're going to compare it to some of the other faster cars in the sports category. If you guys know right now what some of the fastest cars are in the sports category, let me know. I want to compare them to these. So we'll start off with, let's go to criminal records. It's not the best of race tracks to use, but it's a fairly short lap. Most cars complete it in around about 20 to 25 seconds or so. Let's go with the sports category. There we go. Noon. Weather. We'll set it to 1 lap. 1 lap. Traffic off. Wanted levels. Put that on for some extra RP. Custom cars on. Catch up off. Slipstream off. There we go. Confirm settings and play. Yes, I'm playing on my own. Right. Someone said hashtag Christmas like Spike. It's a little bit late now. Christmas is over. But yes, shout out to you. That was Jackson. Thank you for dropping a like. Let's try and find my car. Where is it? It's probably going to be the last one. Oh, there's the Spectre. There it is. Where's my... There we go. Use this one. The yellow one. I like this one. So we're going to go with the custom variant then. First of all, and by the way, yes, the custom variant is actually slower than the standard version, if you guys didn't know that. A bit like the Italy GTB. I'm not too sure what the speed difference is. We'll try it in this race, and we'll find out which is faster. But like I said, I'm pretty sure the top speed of the standard version, not the custom version, is faster or higher. Oh, let's go. I was slightly late then by a couple of milliseconds. That should be okay. Right then, okay, so I'm predicting this lap time will be around about 25 to 26 seconds or so. Caught the dirt by there. Across the corner. Try and take the corners as best as we can without cutting too much. Let's slow us down. Up to 21 seconds already. Oh, damn, this lap time's going to be a lot slower than I thought. 27.3 seconds, I think that's what it was. Right about there. Yeah, not far off. 27.249. Right. We'll go and race the fully upgraded stock version of the car now and see what the speed difference is. It might be faster in a straight line, but it might not be quite as good on the corners, so we'll see right now. Okay, we got ourselves a nice $700 for that. Replay, let's go and do the same thing again. What are you guys saying in the chat right now? Someone said the Italy GTB is the fastest sports car, but the GTB isn't a sports car, it's a supercar. I need the fastest sports cars, guys. Comment right now what you think are the fastest sports cars so I can compare them to the new Spectre. Clear, traffic off, or wanted levels on. That's off, that's off. Let's go. Confirm settings and play on my own. Launch the race. Right, okay, so we'll go with the custom, custom Spectre, which obviously is a customized version of the Spectre, but it's not a Spectre custom. I was kind of confused why it's like flipped around. Okay, confirm the settings and play. Okay then, I'm going to predict this car is faster by about 0.2 seconds. It's technically faster, according to the performance stats in the game files. The stock version is faster than the custom version. We'll see, let's go. I think I nailed that launch pretty good. Try and not take the corners so much like I did before. So it slows you down if you drive over the dirt. So try it. I'll obviously cut the corner slightly. Hit the apex. Oh, that's probably a bit too much. Oops. But yeah, we'll try and take the nice racing lines if we can. Not that I'm much of a race driver, but we can see. We're on it for 23 seconds. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, we were probably about half a second quicker. What do we got? 26.5 seconds. There we go. So the stock version then is faster than the custom variant, the Spectre Custom. So there we go. That's over half a second actually. It was about 0.7 of a second, which doesn't sound like a lot, but obviously when you're racing on more than just a short lap of criminal records, is a decent amount. So there we go. Someone said the Jester is one of the fastest sports cars. Okay, we will go and replay this again then, and we'll use the Jester this time and see what the difference is between that and the Spectre. Okay, so that was 26.5 seconds roughly, around about there. So let's see what the Jester is like then. I'm guessing the Jester is going to be slightly faster, maybe 26 seconds. We'll see. Traffic, wanted levels. Oh, I wrote that on. Oh, I haven't got a custom. I don't think I have a custom version of the Jester. We won't be able to use the Jester if I don't have one. I'll have to use a different sports car. So what have I got? Let's go straight into play. If we don't have an upgraded one, it's only going to be slower. So, oh, I've got a custom 770. Should we see what the speed difference is? You can already see, if you guys can see that, the speed on the 770 is faster than the Spectre, so maybe we'll use the 770. I know it's not the fastest sports car. What else we got? We need to try and use a custom vehicle. The Schwarzer. Oh yeah, maybe we'll just go with the 770 then. That should be a pretty interesting test. This is also a Dewbauchee as well, and in my opinion is the better looking Dewbauchee. But there we go. And now the racetrack is wet. Great. Because it was raining in free mode. So that might have a slight effect on the track. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, no, it's a little bit slow then, accelerating. Hopefully that's not going to affect the lap too much. From some angles I do prefer the Spectre, but from other angles I kind of prefer the 770. Like the 770 looks a lot longer. Oh, that wasn't a very good corner. That's going to ruin my lap time. I'm going to have to redo this lap. Oh, no. The handling isn't quite as good as the Spectre. The Spectre is definitely better. Oh, no. That was 27 seconds, so it was faster than the custom variant. Actually, no, it was pretty much the same speed. Quicker by 0.005, I think it was. Around about there. That wasn't a very good lap, though, to be fair, so do bear that in mind. We might replay that one more time, just to give that another test, because that lap then with the 770 was dreadful. So we'll try one more time, see if we can get ourselves a better lap. Otherwise, by the looks of things, the Spectre is a reasonably fast car. I kind of thought that. I don't think it's going to be the fastest one. Definitely up there, though. I wish I had a Jester. If I had a Jester, we could definitely compare it to one of the fastest. We'll leave those off for now. Catch up, turn those off, confirm settings, play. Okay. Apparently people can't hear me. Nice try. I've tried. I've seen this before. You guys are all like, your mic's turned off, your mic's turned off, but it's just a troll. Don't even try that, guys. Shout out, by the way, to the random geezer who dropped a like on the stream and commented liked in the chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I nailed that. Nailed that well. Bearing in mind the track is now slightly wet, which might affect the lap slightly. Okay, got the corner slightly there. Oh, the handling on this car definitely isn't better than the Spectre. The Spectre's handling is good in comparison, but there. It's 21 seconds already. Corner, come on, round. Oh, was that faster? It was slower. Okay, so a customized version of the Spectre is faster than the 770, despite the 770 being faster in a straight line. But the 770 is faster than the Spectre Custom. There we go. So, yeah, that's pretty accurate stuff right there. Let's back out to free mode. So what can we tell then? So the Spectre is a pretty fast car with good handling, but It isn't the fastest car, and it's not the best at handling. So, yeah, there we go. But it's $600,000. It is reasonably cheap, I think. And, of course, it is a Benny's vehicle, so if you want to, you can upgrade it. But, as we've just seen, it's best not to. Just customize the stock version, and the car itself will, in fact, be faster. A lot faster, by the looks of things. By, well, what we saw on criminal records was 0.7 seconds faster, which doesn't sound like a lot. But obviously on a much longer track, when you're going, you know, up and down different roads, taking corners, it's going to be much faster overall. So there we go. So some pretty accurate stuff right there. Someone said just buy a Jester and customize it. I could do that right now, but I kind of want to just move on to the new game mode. It's a brand new game mode added today. I forgot the name of it, but I think it begins with C. It might be something like the Commander. Am I right in saying that? Something along those lines. Oops. Ooh, sorry. My bad. Should knock that Futo out of the way. Okay then, so let's load up this new game mode. I haven't played it yet. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's Commander. I'm guessing it's a new adversary mode. They always are. Let's try it. Rockstar created adversary mode. And oh no, it's not the Commander. It's collection time. I don't know where I got the Commander from. So let's just go and load up collection time 1. There we go. That'll do. Hopefully I can get a few players into my lobby. If I can't, then I will simply go into a public session and try and find a session from there. Number of teams, 2. We can set that to 4 if we wanted to. Okay, so according to the description, we invite some players in. We'll read that out. Okay. Also invites. Hopefully some players are going to join. I may invite all my friends in as well, if anyone's online. Anyone online? We have a few players are online. We'll invite these guys so we can have a go at this this new game mode. Okay, so collection time. With life worth just 1 point, teams take out each other to collect as many as they can. Hold all points for 30 seconds to win, or have the highest points at in total at the end of the round. Right. So you have to collect some points and hold them for 30 seconds. So basically no one on your team can die, by the looks of things, for 30 seconds, and you win the round. Right. That sounds reasonably easy, but I'm guessing it's not. No one's joining my session, so what I'm going to do is back out. I'm going to put myself into a public session, because right now I'm in an invite-only session, which means there's no one in my session to join. So let me go to find a new session, and we'll invite some people in. Shout out, by the way, to Paul, who commented #liked in the chat. Okay, right, let's try again. Jobs, play job, Rockstar created, adversary mode, collection time 1. And let's hopefully get some people in this time. Any second. Right. Okay, so number of teams 2. Leave it on 2 rounds. Change it to 10 minutes for now. And oh, someone's joining already. Coon Shark, who I think is on my friends list. Good. Let's make sure everyone's invited. So if anyone's watching right now, they can join. Invite this guy. And this guy here as well. Oh, he can't join for some reason. Okay, we invite everyone. Hopefully we can get some people joining. Let's change matchmaking from closed to open again. There we go. Someone else is joining. I think we need how many people? Oh, you need 2 people to in the session to start it up. Hopefully we can get a few more than that though. If we can get about 3 or 4 people, that would be perfect. If anyone's played this new game mode, comment right now what you think about it. I haven't played it. I have no idea what really goes on apart from what I can see. You need to take out each other in the teams, obviously, and get as many points as possible and hold those for 30 seconds to win. But apart from that, I'm not really too sure what the options are. Well, so I've set the number of teams to 2. There's an option. Oh, okay, I see. Down here it says teams 4. Well, I set it to 2. I wasn't too sure what that means. Like 2 per team? But no, okay. Shout out as well, by the way, to Laura, who commented #liked in the chat. Thank you so much. Come on, we want some more people to join. Why is no one joining today? GTA Online is dead. Oh, no, launching session, too late. Never mind. I didn't see that in the bottom right hand corner. I didn't realise the timer was that low. Never mind, we'll have to just play 1 person on one team and 2 on the other. Right, so I've got Coon Shark on my team, and we've got this other guy on the other team. Right, so ready to play. Let's go. Let's see how this is. Obviously, I'm guessing it'll be much better with more players, and it's double money in RP as well, so it might be a good way to make money. Granted, you have a full lobby of people, But right now we don't actually have that. There's only 3 people. Okay, right, let's go. Okay, the guys on the map. A lot of guns around us. What do we get standard? A shotgun. We get the like AK, a pistol, and a grenade. Nothing too special. There he is. Die, motherfucker. Oh, come out from behind that bin, mate. There he is. Oh, I got him. I got him. Sweet. I have to be very careful not to die. Just like, oh, you gotta pick up his bag. Hold all points for 30 seconds. Oh, right. So all I need to do is just hold this now for 30 seconds and not die, and we win. Is that it? Is that all we have to do? I guess... Oh, I see. Right, because there's only 1 person on that team, we collect all the bags. If there were more people, so let's say there was like 4 people on the enemy team, you have to pick up all 4 bags and hold those bags to win. But because there's only 1 person, there's only 1 bag. Sweet. So there we go. Look at my guy. Look at my guy's face. He's like, oh, yeah. Sweet. Right, we did it. That was really quick. And we got $5,700 for what must have been about a minute of work. But there we go. That's a decent amount of money then for doing very little. I'm guessing it will be a lot more than that. You know, as long as you're playing for longer and there's more players. But that's decent. Okay, then. Round 2. There should be 2 rounds. I can't remember if I said any more. I think it was just 2 rounds. Just to give this a try. Shout out, by the way, to Natasha, who dropped a like on the stream, and shout out as well to Huff and Puff Reviews, who also dropped a like and commented #liked in the chat. Right, okay, round 2, here we go. They've now got 2 enemies, I believe. Someone else just joined. Where are they? There's 1 guy there. Come on, come out and play. I'm terrible at shooting, so I'm doing a terrible job. There's a lawnmower in this game mode as well. Where is he? There's 1 guy on the other side of this barn. We're going to go round. Oh, no, he's going this way. Should we wait for him to come round? There he is. Yes, we got him. 1 guy. 2nd guy there. I'll shoot him from afar. Taking some health. Oh, careful. What's he got? I think he's got a sniper. Come on. Oh, I got him. Right. Let's pick up this bag. Let's run over to the 2nd one. Hopefully I can pick up both bags. I got a feeling I might need my ally to pick it up. No, I got it. I've got it. The purple team have 1 bag. Oh, we need 1 more bag by the looks of things. We need 1 more bag, so we gotta go and kill 1 more person. I think it's because the teammate must have died. Let's have a quick look on the scoreboard. Oh, which button is it for scoreboard? I have no idea. Oh, did that guy get the bag? He killed him. Yes, we've got it. Okay, let's just hide over here, buddy. Let's hide over here, and hopefully now we can win this round. If we win both rounds straight away, that would be awesome. He's coming around the corner. There he is. Come on, shoot. We got him. Okay, guys on the other side of the shed. Or the barn. We've got 13 seconds to go. This guy's going to just... get a grenade. Here we go. Let's throw that. Oh, no, I threw it too far. No. Where is he? Come around the corner. I dare you. He didn't. Sweet. We won it. Both rounds almost straight away. That was pretty good. What do we got? 16 Japanese people. We've got $13,000 for winning 2 rounds in the first minute. There we go. That's a decent amount of money because it is a double money and RP game mode right now. Sweet. Awesome. There we go then. That was awesome. Sweet. That's loads and loads of money. So from what I can see, this is actually a very, very profitable game mode. But do bear in mind there was only 4 people in this game. That might have been why it was so easy. But even so, if you can make that amount of money with just 4 people, it could be a great way to just make money. Grind that out. If it's a minute per round, roughly, you can make a lot of money from that. I know it's only $13,000 or so, but for 2 minutes of work, not bad. Okay, please just drop a like. There we go. Let's back out to free mode and spawn back in my Spectre. Because it is now time, guys, to do some shout-outs. So if you guys want to shout out, go ahead and drop a like on the stream and make sure you're subscribed. And then comment on the stream anything you'd like. You can comment saying hello, you can say goodbye, you can say shout out, you can say I like the stream, whatever you want. Just comment right now and I will give you a shout out. I'm just going to turn around. We'll drive back towards the city. At the time of day it is now. So pretty. Okay, let's go into first person first of all. Okay, so here we go then. Shout out to Kenneth. Shout out to Niall. Shout out to GTA 5 Boss. Shout out to Fire Blast. Shout out to Owen. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to Fire Blast again, who dropped the like. Thank you so much. Shout out to AOK. Shout out to Hindu Asti. Shout out to Foxy Snaps. Thank you for the like as well. Shout out to Prax. Shout out to LMX. Shout out to Welsh Dragon Rule. What's going on, buddy? Shout out to Redstone. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Race Mac. Shout out to Owen again. Shout out to Neil. Shout out to DD Plays. Shout out to J Martin. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Jammer. Shout out to Dominic. Shout out to Adil. Shout out to Mason. Shout out to You Rule. Shout out to Mr. Something. I couldn't see the rest of the name because the name went off the screen. I do apologize, but shout out to you. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Blazed. Shout out to Elite. Shout out to June. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Nile again. Shout out to Nolan. Oh, oops. There we go. I did it. It was almost a good stunt. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Ariel. Shout out to John. Shout out to Lemsy. Shout out to BB. Shout out to Semi. Shout out to Danny. Shout out. I should try and drive and maybe do the shout outs rather than do shout outs and just sort of like press the arrow keys. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Stoxy. Shout out to Laurie. Shout out to Samir. Shout out to German. Shout out to Sergio. Shout out to Brad. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to Ellis. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Sem. Shout out to RC. Shout out to William. Shout out to Nikolai. Shout out to Jack the Pro Gamer. Shout out to Elise. Shout out to Jonathan. I should drive this way. That was intentional, I promise. Shout out to Moritz. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to A-Man. Shout out to Samir. Shout out to Stoxy again. Shout out to Mr. De La Rosa. Shout out to Jay Martinez. Shout out to Kenneth. Shout out to RC Vlogs. Shout out to Loet. Shout out to Aiden. Shout out to Huff and Puff. Shout out to Platinum. Shout out to Horizon. Shout out to Sale. Shout out to Official. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Handsome. Shout out to Jesse again. Shout out to Kieran. Shout out to Mortz's. How you say your name? Apologies if it's not. Shout out to Elite. Shout out to Vasco. Shout out to Kieran. Shout out to Darren. Shout out to Lotus. Shout out to Hamad. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to not looking at all where I'm going. Shout out to Yannick. Shout out to Harry. My driving right now is so bad. So I'm looking at my second PC monitor and not my first one where GTA 5 is on. So I have no idea what I'm doing right now driving wise. Where am I? I'm like, oh, down by Vespucci Beach. Okay. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Paradise. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Macy. Out of my way. Shout out to Dennis. We'll do 10 more shout outs, guys. I'm seeing loads and loads of the same names right now. So here we go. Shout out to Darren. Shout out to It's OG Skills. Shout out to X Raw. Shout out to DMP Scary Pumpkin Gaming. Shout out to so that's Ayop. That's how you say your name? Hopefully. Shout out to Horizon. Shout out to Deadly Thing. Shout out to Elite Justice. Shout out to Kenzie. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Huff and Puff again. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Harry Nixon. Oh, this way. Shout out to Isaac. Shout out to Stock. Shout out to Dennis. Oh my god, I'm crashing into everything. Shout out to Houdini. Shout out to Janik. Shout out to Victor. And shout out to Gene. Okay, there we go then, guys. Hopefully I've done a shout out to everyone. I'm seeing loads and loads of the same names. Quickly, shout out to Robert and shout out to William. Shout out to Liam. I'm seeing loads of new names coming in right now. Do one more. Here we go. Shout out to Big Dave. Hopefully I've done everyone now. Probably missed a few, but there we go. Hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. That's pretty much it then. So we received the new Dewbauchee Specter today, along with a new game mode as well, Collection Time. My overall sort of thoughts and feelings then. Collection time seems pretty good, money-wise at least. Pretty simple game modes. New adversary mode you can now play, which has double money and RP on it. Definitely check that one out. New Specter is $600,000 to purchase. I'm not really a huge fan of it, to be honest, and the customization options are very disappointing. But it's fairly fast, and it's sort of like cornering and handling abilities are good as well. So overall, a decent car. But would I recommend buying it? Probably not. So yeah, that's pretty much it then to sum up everything from this live stream. You can of course check it out anytime you want to though, because this will be going up as a video later on. But apart from that guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, once more, drop a like on the stream if you haven't done so already, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more GTA 5 videos and live streams just like this one. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later on in my next video or live stream. Goodbye.